Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. The eye, they say, do not carry the load, but knows exactly how the head feels. It's not a small something, no. We have gotten a report that there was this warning that came as a result of an owl that came into the palace midnight and started, I don't know what they call it, if that one is called crying or whatever it is. Now, when you talk about owl, I may not be pronouncing it well. It's this bird that runs his head anti-clockwise, okay, with big eyes. And in so many, religion, they feel like that bird is a bad omen, okay? And so they say the Ifa people also see that as a very bad omen. As a matter of fact, that bird is not supposed to fly into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. But unfortunately, over the weekends, they said that the bird flew and perched on top of a place inside the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and that did not go well with the people of Odua. Now, they said when diviners were summoned to come and interpret the meaning of why that bird perched there and started crying, it was IYAMIFA who said to the Olories, okay, who were in the palace at the time, she said, change your ways and make peace with your fellow Olories or face unprecedented calamity in the household of Ooni of Ife. Time is running out. Now, you know that a lot of diviners, the reason why the Ooni of Ife just went quiet over this issue of the Oloris leaving the palace happens to be that we heard allegedly that 12 diviners, okay, have come out to tell Kabiyesi to, hold his peace. That the worst Oloris are going to leave the palace by themselves. It's either they leave the way they are supposed to leave, or they leave through the back door, but the Oloris will leave. And they say between now and December that the palace will see what is going to happen, except Ifa is not Ifa. That everything that they have done in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, all the abomination that they have committed that was supposed to bring a lot of calamity into the palace, and the Ifa diviners are able to contain it, that they are going to reap the repercussion, they are going to reap the fruit of their labor. That Kabiyesi should hold his peace. That this is never going to pass, that they will see what is going to happen. Now, who are the Oloris who will leave the palace? Nobody knows. I cannot even tell you, but this is what they have been telling the Ooni of Ife. And they told Kabiyesi, as we heard, never to go close to those women. Like, in terms of intimacy, it should leave them there. And that was why Kabiyesi said it publicly, that when it comes to engagement, public engagement, he will oblige them that, because that's the only thing he can oblige them. You do know that public engagement with Kabiyesi is very important to the Oloris. As a matter of fact, that was the reason why some of them married the Ooni of Ife. Imagine going out as the wife of the Ooni of Ife. That name carries weight. A wife, Mrs. Ogun, say, it carries weight all over the world, because the Ooni of Ife is not just the father to the Yoruba people in Nigeria. Ooni of Ife is the father to the Yoruba people in Ghana, the Yoruba people in Brazil, the Yoruba people in Cameroon, the Yoruba people in South America, the Yoruba people in Oyotunji in South Carolina. As a matter of fact, Kabiyesi is their chief, their number one, their spiritual leader, okay? And he is seen as the deity, the living deity of the Odua people. And so being married to Kabiyesi comes with a lot of weight, and going out with him, people seeing you with him means a lot. Look at now, if you go on social media, you see Ikpi is there, Blo is there, Oletitok is there, Gospel is there, Dr. Lizzie is there, and all of that. Tell me, before now, who knew them? Nobody knew anyone. The one person that was even known by one or two persons was even Oletitok, because of course she's a queen. She was into beauty pageantry. But right now, everybody knows them. Now, why? It's because they are married to the Ooni of Ife. And that's why I keep saying that proximity is power, okay? Now, what is happening now is that IYAMIFA has come out to warn the Oloris that they should change their ways. and, make peace with themselves and make peace with other Oloris and stop trying to hatch plans to undo other Oloris. If not, that time is running out, that they will meet with unprecedented calamity. And they said this scared the living daylight out of them. But this thing with this Oloris, if all the information we are hearing is the truth, 1 minute it looks as if they are so freaking scared, then the next minute they are hashing a new plan against another Olori. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources, still on the rails. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Happy new week to you. May God bless you. May God make his face shine upon you. May your days be long on air. Delarite, my Delarite, my Delarite, my own people. Delarite, my Delarite, my Delarite, my super people. I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate each and every one of you. So as we are hearing, please, if you're yet to subscribe, help me subscribe. Please, let's push us to 20K now. Please, okay? We are almost there. Okay, as we are hearing what is going on, they said that an owl came and came into the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and this is, freaking everyone out because it's a very bad omen, and diviners are attributing that incident to the Oloris, that they have certain Oloris that are terrible in their heart. They've done a lot of unimaginable things, and Ifa is angry, and Ifa is sending those owls, and before we heard it was one, but we are hearing now that there are like 4 of them that came, that Ifa is actually, sending a message through the owl to, the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and this message goes to the Oloris. And right now, they say this has, the Ooni of Ife actually freaked out over this, because Ooni of Ife is a king who will not want anything bad to happen to his people. Ooni of Ife is a king who has tried everything that is within his power to ensure that these women, told the right route, and it's not, everything he has tried is counterproductive. And because of how much he has suffered, and because of the fact that, he even almost developed high blood pressure, they have asked him to hold his peace, that whether the Oloris like it or not. If they like, let them go and bring a Trumbe. If they like, let them bring a Kweremekwe. If they like, let them go and bring fireball down to the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Let the people be moving physically, and let everybody see that they will leave the palace whether they like it or not. It's either they leave through the front door or they leave through the back door. That this is a message that IYAMIFA interpreted, and the Oloris freaked out completely, such that they all started crying. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.